Namaste, Jai Bharat. There was a time when Bharat was the richest nation in the world. Bharat was very integrated and a land of knowledge, philosophy, Sanskriti, art, architecture, everything, and immensely rich, where peace-loving people lived peacefully. There are wars between nations, but that cannot be cited or quoted as something against peaceful coexistence. They are two different categories, so don't blend one with another. You will be making mistakes knowing things. That was Bharat. Then the reasons, Mughals came to Bharat. Everyone wanted to come to Bharat those days because they wanted riches, this thing, that thing. So through this long period of domination, people have impoverished us. The Europeans have really impoverished us, took away all our property and left Bharat a ruined, economically destroyed nation, etc. So it took long time, especially when we did not have very seriously nationalist government, in the sense that we did not have seriously nationalist people leading us, that those who really have the sense of belonging to whatever Bharat is. Such things have happened only with this present government and also the last tenure. You see the results. In last 10 years, with the nationalists government, the nationalist people ruling, there may be exceptions as individuals, but then the collective intelligence or the collective wisdom is capable of overcoming those shortcomings. They may be. So, in last 10 years, you see the kind of progress that Bharat had made in every possible field. This disturbs people with different interests. On the one hand, the stronger nations have a natural inclinations to think that nobody else should be stronger than me, or nobody else should be strong at all, so that my word stands. I keep dominating. And that's one kind of attitude. So there are a lot of people like that who don't want somebody else also to be powerful. And especially with a nation like Bharat, with the clarity of vision and systemic thought and the ability to execute things authentically. So these things disturb others. So they would create problems. Then of course the religious radical aspect, which I need not to explain, which should be known to people. And in the process of destabilizing Bharat, it's kind of automatically that those who want to dominate Bharat plus the radicals have some kind of understanding, either explicitly or implicitly, maybe not very structurally, but definitely functionally, they have their understandings. So my point of saying all these things is just one thing. Youngsters who is normally these days they call us Gen Zs as Generation Z, of course. That's a name given with no much seriousness built into it, but a name is a name. So these youngsters should see things in a clear perspective. Lot of phenomena taking place around us, multiple phenomena taking place around us. When you are getting influenced by these phenomenal activities of various phenomena, I would request youngsters to look at this and try your best to understand. You see why these people are doing. Just one test only you should do. Whatever is happening, is it in the interest of my nation or not? That one thing you have to ascertain, find out. Whatever might be happening, just try to see, is it in the interest of my nation? We call it, is it in Rashtra Hit or not? This is something one should look at. Then you will find that vast majority of such phenomena are actually, it's not just the case that it is not in the interest of the nation, but it is against the nation. All these have one common objective of destabilizing, destroying, disintegrating this nation. The youngsters should watch this, see this, and understand yourselves. Don't get carried away. These kind of people, they will make such propaganda which are often negative, and negativity is so disguised that you don't understand them at once. Negativity has even otherwise a power. The negative is always powerful. So that authority, that power of negative also attacks you. You should be very careful, youngsters, and try to ascertain why this thing people are doing such things. Why is this things happening? What they claim, is it really the case? Is it genuine? These kind of questions one should ask. I said this all because this morning a student, someone whom I taught years before, just comes and asks me a question about, so what do you think of this? That boy is not boy, now he's a man. He is so seriously influenced by certain phenomena happening in Bharat. Then I took time and told him these things. You should see when somebody does something, why he does it, what objectives he has, not what he says, not what he proposes, not what he propagates. You find out. You are all self-intelligent people, should be able to understand things clearly and try to find out why he does it, what does he want, and what is their objective, and who are the people behind it. See, without money nothing moves. From where the money comes. So you follow the money, follow the inspirational sources, follow the structure. The function of course appears to you. In case of functionality, you just try to inspect that is the function which they try to say, or is it in reality something else. So you look at all those things, try to evaluate for yourselves. Don't fall into propaganda. Don't fall into propaganda against your nation. If the nation becomes weak, everybody becomes weak, which obviously affects you, me, everyone. So be careful in looking at the people coming with the versions of things. We shall meet, but this is a peace of mind. This is what I wanted to talk to the youngsters about things happening around. We shall meet. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Shri Ram.